Today, we know quite a bit about artificial intelligence. Much of our knowledge is focused on finding the right answers by creating better algorithms, better formulas, better code. But what we need is a better engine, a better system, and the human brain provides us a good example of how we can overcome many current limits. Computers are iterative processors. At the most basic level, so is the brain. We first learn iteration, then we learn intuition, and finally we learn inference. Each provides intrinsic benefits, limits, and massive gains in speed and reduction in steps. Iteration is a very basic and simple process. 1 can plus 1 can plus 1 can plus 1 can is 4 cans. Simple, easy, repetitive, and many steps. Now let's add intuition. Intuition cuts out steps by interpolating prior learning with outcome-focused relativism. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 is 4. But there are occasions when intuition, while saving steps and time, may not yield correct answers. The key to being correct lies in contextual relevance. To illustrate contextual relevance, once again, we have 1 can plus 1 can equaling 2 cans, plus another stack. You would likely complete the formula by saying, and 2 is 4? But context is key. Let's add some context. So it's 1 can and another can equaling 2 cans, and then one more larger can equaling 3 cans. If the query is in can units, then we have 3 cans of beer. So if we have 3 people, contextually this works, but it may not be fair. If the measure is servings because we actually have 4 people, then the desired outcome is 4 servings. So the right question is important in this case. If the question is related to the number of cans and that does not match the number of people, then the answer, although correct, is irrelevant. If the number of servings matches the required servings, this is the relevant query and answer. You see, contextual relevance can be very important, especially when drinking beer. Learning to understand contextual relevance opens up the ability to infer results from insufficient data with a high degree of relative accuracy. Here you see a figure on the screen. If asked what it is, you will likely respond that it's the letter H. But if you are told it has 3 dimensions, you will likely say it's a chair. Asked to draw it, almost all can, with a high degree of relative accuracy. How is this even possible? Since I'm sure most of you will understand that we need to keep some of our secrets secret, we will leave you and your brain to infer the answer. So in summary, our I3 system enables all of these logical approaches. Iteration, intuition, and inference give us many methods to find answers, and contextual relevance helps us ask the right questions. As a result, our I3 system can determine and conceptualize with our electronic brain that a chair is a chair is a chair.